You know, dude, just to like bring us back a little bit, I think this just goes to show the hype of Marvel, even this late in the game. Fucking 9 years after the game came out, people still care this much. Emotions are still running this high.
The best thing anyone ever said to me ever was anybody that still plays this game has something to prove. And I think that's so true. If you still play this game at this point, you got something to prove to yourself. That's really what it's about.
100%.
That's really true.
100%. Actually, it's kind of crazy. Some people came up to me saying, yo, if you go to Reflex, I hope you get top 8 or you're really good. I'm like, damn, I thought no one cared about this shit anymore. All right.
People say they don't care, but everyone watches the game. You know?
That's the thing.
It's a weird thing.
And like, I kind of get like people's gripes with the top tiers, right? Because it is kind of boring when every team's just like S tier. But it doesn't have to be that way. And also, you're still gonna fucking watch no matter what.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody has a problem watching like MSP and Marvel 2. It's just, here's the thing. People don't like watching bullshit that they think that they can do. When it's not that easy. Like, everyone says that they can play Zero and do well. But I'm gonna be real. The amount of Zeros that actually play and do well is a lot less than how people act, how easy he is. And it's the same for, like Magneto. Magneto gets a lot less hate than the other top tier. But he's still degenerate. He still kills you off of a throw.
Yeah,
so people have no problem with that. Yeah. Yeah. He still has Disruptor that shuts down 80% of the cast. It's just people want their specific type of bullshit. They want it to be viewership friendly. So I think that's what it really comes down to. Because, like, look at Morrigan. People always complain about that character. And she's incredibly dumb. Like, don't get me wrong. But the amount of Morgans that do well isn't that much. So if she was as easy as everyone makes her seem, like, I feel like we would have saw a lot more.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I nailed it, I think.
So it's not really that people are tired of top tier. They want a specific type of top tier to win. They like, I don't know. It's a strange thing. Like, a lot of stream monsters don't care if Magnetos do really well, but they do care if Zeros do well for some reason. I don't know. It's just dumb. Like, we all play cheap shit at this point for the most part. Like, I don't know. You're playing the game.
We want to win.
You want to win. Everyone wants to win at this point. Nobody's just playing, like, everyone's, like, playing because they enjoy the game, don't get me wrong. But nobody's going to tournaments playing bad teams and being like, I don't care how I do. Like, everyone that goes and shows up usually cares. Yeah.
I won't care. We all care. I mean, like, okay, so Matt can feel me on this one. I'm asking a question, Matt. How long ago did you drop Strider? Like, when did you realize that this isn't working?
2016, I believe, or late 2016, early 2017. So my Strider was really good too. Like, I maximize every hit. Frankie can like he'll actually tell you guys, like, my Strider was really good. I did everything you could possibly do with the character. Me and Dustin had spreadsheets. We made like best X Factor 3 combo routes. We did everything. Best incomings. But then I just realized, wait, Helmbreaker, X Factor, I can kill like 9 characters in the time that it takes Strider to kill 2. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, it's time. And that's what it was.
The work, yeah, exactly. Because everyone's like, why'd you drop, Dante? Oh, I have the Spencer team. I'm like, first of all, Dante is it's a long list of stuff you gotta do. Don't get me wrong.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, I finally feel like I'm competent now.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. And then now they have the Spencer team. I'm like, honestly, that was just a fun team that took over. And then finally, I just put it all together. Virgil, Magneto, Doom, because I was already playing Doom from Vanilla. Nobody knows this, or people who forgot. I was playing Trish, Dante, Doom, and Vanilla. Like, that was my beta test team that I did really well with Vanilla. So I already had a Doom. I just had to clean him back up. And then late 2014, early 2015, Mag, Doom, Virgil became the move. And that was it. I still get bugged, bring Dante back. It's like, no, you guys don't understand. This is tournament level. I can't go back to that team. That means I have to relearn them. And they're like, no, it's done. The team can handle damn near anything. I wish I went back to 0, and I ain't playing Morgan or Phoenix. So that's it. That's the move.
Yeah,
also, it's like the most Marvel. It's the most Marvel 2 team to me. Like, it's well-rounded. The team can handle anything. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, the matchup chart for it is like even across the board. It does beat like all the low tier shit really well, and then against the other top tier, it's pretty even with all the top tier teams.
It hangs. We see me and the Chris. It goes on. But yeah, go on.
So with that in mind, Frankie, I want to know about your path through the brand.
All right. So, yo, okay. I really wanted to tweet this, but the whole day, yo, who had crappy signal all weekend at Frosty? Like that was
I
like
definitely
a random...
did. That venue was really bad. Yeah, for service.
Yeah, like I would be in certain parts of the bottom, cool. Certain parts of the bottom, no signal. So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother tweeting or social media all weekend. Like, I'm not getting crapper signal. I'm not gonna freaking symbol my way, put my phone up in the air. So I just left my phone off, which like I want to start doing again, where I turn off my phone so I can focus. But I had to play some random guy on stream, and immediately he's like, "Oh my god, you're gonna cook me, I'm gonna lose." So I picked Dante on stream, just had some fun. Then next I had to play
Dude, what if he was sandbagging though? What if?
Yeah, what if he was a 0 player and you picked Dante and you got cooked? Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 out of 5 marble. That's why I had 3 out of 5. That's all I gotta say to that.
Yeah, but then he's a game up and you get Happy Birthday by Virgil 2 other games, bro. That's big.
Stop. I'm not trying to get double snapped out here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like I had a bye because then I had to play Sandstar and it was 3-1 and I don't know what this dude's deal is. He's one of those guys that you ever like guys hit someone and then you back up and they move with you. 2 times in a row I did dash up, short, dash back, call rocks. Strange popped up, he dashed up, got smacked, and then Spencer came in. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch out for armor. I'm gonna do the same thing again. And I'm like, wow, you're gonna do this 2 times in a row? Like, okay, you're not a dad thing. Your head's in. Even he said, why did I do that? And I'm like, I don't know, why did he do that? So it was 3-1 against Samstar. I believe that was it. And then I got to Yoshi. I messed something up in one of the games to get a win. But, yo, hands out to Jason, man. He still got it. He's definitely still got it. And
he's solid.
Super solid. My favorite when he punched through the fireball to like get a game on Chris G.
Yeah, that was wild. He almost had it on Virgil too. Yeah. He just dropped the Magnum. Yeah, he almost had Chris.
Yeah, he did. So Jason was playing really well, so he beat me to go out. So at that point, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I went for like a little like walk real quick and came back, and I had to fight that Shuma Firebrand. So, someone told me to watch out for him. So check this out. Thankfully, shout out to Triedge, Ricky. You guys can give him a follow. All of us off YouTube and Twitch, please do. Ricky got the VOD, and it was the score was 3-2. So the first game, I think I just cooked right through him because I got like a good hit. The second game, he got the flowchart going, the Firebrand. But the thing is, the guy plays Firebrand, Scroll, Shuma. So the point of the matter is, he doesn't have any infinite.
Yeah. Dude, I saw that guy play. He's pretty good.
Dude, he's super solid. Like I gave him map. Before I sat down, I'm like, yo, I saw you playing. You're pretty good. The dude had like, oh, thanks, I gotta get props where it's due. I always,
Yeah, dude, totally. I was actually watching your match from Pools on stream last, and you made that crazy ass Magneto comeback right at the end.
Yo, So the third game, I think I messed something up. Oh no, it came down to Shuma Doom, and he beat me. Then the last game when he's up 2-1. I remember Chris would tell me, yo, I'm not trying to drop the combo because Scroll's air nowheres are kind of weird where they put the character will flip. Because some Scroll combos, you have to do them like slow, like 1-2 knockdown. He did 1-2, and I don't know what happened. He pressed the last button. I'm like, yo, I'm done. Magneto flipped. I had pissed off by X-Factor, and I tossed him inside the Nova or whatever. And I came back on the whole team.
Nice.
Like, yeah, I was like, my heart, I was like, oh shit, like it's not over.
Yeah, dude, that Shuma was like his best character, I thought.
Hell yeah. No, I thought the same thing. Like after the match, and the last game, I'll be honest, I got a stroll. Like I literally got a stroll. Like I read the first 2, but when Shuma came in, I mixed up with Virgil, and he killed Virgil. But I'm like, I got Doom and Magneto with X Factor. I played against Angelic many times. I ain't worried about nothing. I can just zone this little guy out. So I chipped him out, whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I pop off, I pop off. It's always been that way for me since day one. I'm the type of person like I put a show, but sometimes I would forget back in the day. Okay, the handshake, because no one wants to have some guy dancing in the face, shouting shit unless they get a handshake. Be a sport first. So I shook his hand. I literally kicked my foot down the ground, my fucking ass. I started shouting, got up in the ballroom. Everyone was like, yo, what's going on? And I was just like, hell yeah. I shot a top 8 again. And everyone was like, oh, okay. A couple people were clapping. I'm just like, dude, like, y'all don't understand how much Yeah, that's the way it should be. Because I used to, just not give a fuck and just say everything in the book. But it's like, I'm not done yet. The guy played mad good. I gotta give my respect. And I'll say again, fuck yeah, I got top 8.
Yeah, dude, it's exciting for sure.
Play me and what your mind state was. I mean, like, I don't think people understand. I've always felt like I was good. I just didn't have like the good training partners. But now that I have you guys to play and like the rest of Chicago and stuff, I feel like I got the
that's a big deal. That's a big deal. You need to have training partner. I mean, you know, Ryan LV still had online in Las Vegas. You know, everyone tries to say, but this player did it. It's like, well, everyone trains differently. You know, KBR went across the world. Champ had the Adjective House. Like, you know, playing online is one thing, but having a good, you know, face-to-face team, like, you know, to play it offline, you can't put a price on that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. So, like I said, you know, Matt's been coming up since last Combo Breaker. Actually, no, last March when he moved up to Michigan. And he's been coming down, like, it's so funny. Ever since, like, Super came out, everyone from Chicago would call me and Joey D, like, Beers and Champa. So, he's been coming out to the, you know, the Chicago gods. Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got cut off. I had like a different notification. But yeah, he's been coming up and playing. That's why he just took a combo breaker. But I just told myself, you know what, you know, just do your, you know, play like, you know, like normal. That's it. I play against Zero all the time. You know, that's why I'm able to block 30, 40 seconds of, you know, Zero. I don't care if it's Zero jam, Zero, whatever. I can block it. But once you get that first game, I was like, okay, whatever. But when I wall jumped on the fourth game and called missiles, I didn't realize that. I honestly thought I would have to block the same side. So when I blocked, the Helmbreaker caught us both on the left side.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't going to wall jump that far. And I'm like, son of a fucking bitch. Because I wanted the missile to start going up by the time I was moving. But I forgot to account for the startup. So I should have, like call assist, then jump. But I like, jumped, then call assist.
Can we talk about when I teleported and I went through your button?
Yo, fuck you to hell. I literally went, like, I was like, okay, I'll be honest, I went like, what? And I was like, alright, nice. I'm like one of those dudes, like talk smack and then like compliment it like mid-match. Like, you can punch me in the face, I'm probably like, nice. Like, nice punch.
So I did teleport.
That was sick.
Yeah. Then I did double trigger and that has like the immune frames for a little bit, so like I did that and I went through his assist and that's how I got the Helmbreaker. Like,
yeah, that was like, magic.
It was like perfect. The stars lined up for me right there. Couldn't have asked for like a better thing to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like one time I was playing Joey, it can go even if X Factor like double trigger 3 Virgil whiffs, that's a lot of recovery. So if you can like somehow go through that, read it with an L teleport, they're gonna punish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, then he came back. I actually just want to know what would have been the better situation to do with Magneto and Doom to fight the other two with my X Factor. But you got away, you went at the clock, that was it. Yeah, obviously, a lot of people are saying you should have gone farther. I'm like, nah, it's cool. Well, I'm the type of person that, like, if I lose to someone, as long as they keep on going, I don't care. And I even after me and Matt were talking shit, I still came by and said, yo, just keep it up.
He did. Give him credit, he did.
Yeah. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, you're Midwest now. You're one of my training partners, and you beat my ass. So just as long as you don't lose right away, keep it up.
Glad that you like that, man. Most people fucking. I mean.
Next match after that was the 27th Oath, which I don't really know who he is.
Yeah, more Doom Virgil. More Doom.
That is his name's Hanny. He's from Indiana. Super solid. All plays with dual Kevin and like double A. He's solid as fuck. Don't sleep on him. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, he was playing Team Chris G, more Doom Virgil. This is where I don't know, dude. It was on stream too, and I was just like really in my groove, and I just like hyper focused on like getting the first hit and then just like not fucking up the incomings because they're really like dirty, you know, the like MODOK jam session unblockables and all that stuff. So like,
they're real good.
Can you explain that for everyone, Moth? Can you explain how that one works?
Oh,
because
sure.
I remember, I just can't remember how I remember how it goes, but I just can't remember like exactly like the whole flow chart.
Sure. So like after you snap or kill a character, you just put like a medium analyze cube right where and then you dash up and you call Dante and do barrier at the same time. If you have it, you do the S barrier, the big one. So basically what that does is it forces them to block the analyze cube. And then they only have so many options from there. So if they push block, you can react and dash, and then like while Dante's locking them down. So it puts you at the perfect distance to do slime puddle fly overhead. So if they're a character like Virgil with no like air movement or whatever, they just fall into it and they have to eat it basically. But if they push block late, you can throw them. If they air dash out, you can like do them. So it's just like, I don't know, it's not foolproof against all characters, but it's just like a solid thing, you know. And if they don't know how to defend against it, they're just going to get unblockable every time.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Because I was like, I can't remember the spacing. I'm like, I told either way. Someone asked me. I'm like, I don't know how this works. I just don't. Either way, he's in a good situation. That's all I said.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly it. And the other thing that makes it so fucked up is, of course, jamming bomb. Like, I feel like people sleep on jamming bomb so hard because think about it. Right? Like, it's literally the only move in the game that does that, and it fucks up strategies like Phoenix and stuff. Because even if they tag back in, they're jammed. So like that just adds to the dirtiness of this incoming.
The only thing that sucks about Phoenix is Punisher told me this is when you hit her with jamming bomb and then you turn her dark, she doesn't stay jammed for the duration.
Yeah, it's me again. It's me again. It keeps disconnecting me if I go to another computer, so I gotta make a new account just for this shit.
That's cool.
The dedication.
Yeah, I wanted this to be good, you know. So anyway, continue.
Yeah, so basically, I think I won the first game in that set, and then in the second game, my fucking controller DC'd. So like after the second DC that I had on stage, I was like, that's when I realized it was like remotely paired controllers or whatever, and not me. Because the first time it was I mashed buttons, and the second time it was me, but neither of us like did anything wrong with our stick. So I think it was just the setup. And I like even asked the TO at the time, and I was like, hey, what's wrong with this setup? And he just like shrugged and walked away.
Shrugged?
Oh my god.
He shrugged? Wow. Wait, what tournament was this again?
Frosty.
Oh, it's not Frosty. Okay. Oh my god.
And then, so like, I don't play on PS4. I play on PC. And then back in the day, it was Xbox. So like, I don't really know the like UI and shit where you have to like forget device and you have to go through all the menus and shit. So I didn't even know what the problem was. So we just kept playing. So it could have totally happened again, but luckily it didn't. But yeah, I ended up winning that 3-0 as well. So like, I was really happy that up to this point, all my matches were 3-0 except for the controller DC. And then after that, I had to play Joey D, which we all know how that went. But basically, I was wondering if I should play my primary or secondary team. But
I think you should
decided
Morgan Phoenix from the beginning.
I think you're right, but my mindset at the time was like, I'm on a fucking roll with this team, and I'm like practiced and like warmed up with it. So I kind of just wanted to like try it, and I was like, if I could just hit 0 once, like I can just run my game plan.
Dude, trust me, like I was running like 2 different teams back in 2016, 2017, 2018. So like I know how that feels to like kind of think about like, oh well, which team should I play right now? You know, should I put my cards on this team or you know try something else? You know. It's
like some battle all type stuff. I've been there too.
It's something
my problem is though with like the Dante Doom pick. Not that it isn't good. It's just if you lose MODOK, I just feel like it's almost unwinnable against Joey's team. I think Zero Missiles just destroys Dante Doom so badly.
It's very hard.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
it's very hard
for sure. But yeah, so I kind of stuck it out, and then the problem was I didn't hit 0. So yeah, I just got lightning looped.
Yeah,
what happened? You don't hit 0. That's
you just said E-bomb. I didn't hit 0.
There was one time where he like in the corner on Wake Up, he tried to do like meaty pizza cutter, but I did Killer Illumination into Dante guns, and somehow the pizza cutter whiffed, and I started hitting 0. So I just like X Factor 1 killed him because I thought that was my best shot, but then he just fucking Virgil come back.
Doom DHC into Virgil X Factor 2. Yep.
Exactly. So then I was down 2-0, and I was like, well, at this point, like, may as well switch. So I switched to Morgan Phoenix.
Now, for Morgan Phoenix, right, we have a bit of a meme here on Discord that, like, you know, oh, you could put playing character Morgan Phoenix, and it'll be a good team. But you actually did that with MODOK. I actually want to know, like, what the game plan is for that team for you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's the same as the Chun team, really. It's just like no one can stall like MODOK. And if they have jam session or missiles or whatever, you just take the hit and then dash up and keep calling Morgan meter build assist. I actually went into training mode when I first started playing, and you can get from 1 to like 4.5 bars in one jump with MODOK if you do it perfectly.
So basically, like it should be like the team that Ryan should be playing, except she's playing Chun.
He just enjoys Chun though. Ryan,
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's strictly better at all because like MODOK has a fat hitbox and stuff, and like worse defense than Chun.
MODOK can't up back, and MODOK doesn't have legs. He literally doesn't have legs.
The reason why I would say it would be better though is it has more than one win condition. Better than just TACs and Phoenix. It also has jamming, so you could just jam the whole team. And then you also have, if we're gonna talk about like the truly optimized shit, if you ever got even like 5 reps to the non-TAC infinite down, not even the whole thing, then you get a full bar from that too.
That's
at
true,
max scaling.
And that's the crazy thing. Like it is a super theory team. Like you could just MODOK infinite and get 5 bars.
Yeah, and I've gotten I have actually done over 200 hits with them. The recording's out there. I have to find the private version, but I have done that on Hannah hitbox, so it's doable. It's just
he got 200 hits on the PS Vita.
Oh yeah, the fucking the mod, but
that's crazy.
The mod.
Yeah, so in that game, like I think I built a decent amount of bar with the Phoenix team, and then I lost MODOK. So then Morgan came in, whatever. I was at 5 bars. I think he snapped me and killed Phoenix, but it was 5 bars already, so it like popped. And honestly, all right, I'll just be real. It had been a bit since I had played Phoenix, and I just like kind of froze up. So my Phoenix was looking like super fraudulent, and I like got a hit but didn't confirm it, and it was just bad. So he just hit me with Virgil and killed Phoenix, right? So it's just Morgan against X Factor 3 Virgil. And here's what happened. So Morgan came in. I like threw a fireball or something. He was full screen away with Virgil. I landed. I did fireball cancel into Astral Vision. And when the Astral Vision super flash happened, I saw that he was teleporting full screen. So I just like, I don't know. I just like saw the timing and I just did stand L and it punished his teleport when he crossed up into the corner. So I just X Factored and killed Virgil. And that was the game that I took. And then the last game, he just snapped Phoenix and killed her before 5 bars, and I just fell.
Damn.
It
happens, though.
Yeah, but then that put me in losers. Like, I just had to win one more and then I watched the match right before that, which was AA versus Ninja Nam. Ninja Nam, I don't know how to say it. But that was kind of a hype match. And then AA ended up winning, so that was my match to get into top 8 loser.
How the match go? He plays the big body, so I imagine it was hard.
Yeah, he plays Hulk, Nemesis, Taskmaster. So the thing about Hulk, MODOK, first of all, barrier, as always, right? It stops all the gamma charge bullshit. It stops gamma wave. It stops like everything the Hulk wants to do, especially if you can get the big one, which is easier because you just put analyzed cubes all over the screen and like one of them's bound to hit. So it really shuts down Hulk. And the other thing that is annoying is like if say you don't have the shield up, of course there's like Hulk armor to deal with. But what MODOK can do is literally just throw out stand M because it's 8 hits and it just melts his armor like instantaneously. So I feel like it's just a really good match. I mean, like MODOK's up there on the tier list, but you know, like especially against characters like Hulk and then like Nemesis, you know, it's the same thing.
Not being able to crouch Sonic Blaster is a nightmare, like for characters, because it's plus. If you can't crouch it, it's just all day, like Sonic Blaster.
Is MODOK like does he have like a reliable like setup with like Frank Dante? I know he has something for Frank, but like I think it's like you have to play points Frank or some shit like that.
I've never tried MODOK Frank. I don't know.
Because like I kind of thought about like see if I could make like MODOK Dante Frank work or something like that, or if they have some kind of level up like method.
Pretty sure you can just do forward H hard tag, forward H bomb hard tag.
It depends on like where you are, because like if he hard tags too deep, you can't get a combo off of that. Like
yeah, I mean
you have to be at round start distance.
So it's basically
probably not then, but you can probably just. I mean, he has a corner to corner though, so like I don't see what the huge issue would be, but maybe be problematic.
Yeah, from what I know, like
times.
MODOK isn't the best at hard tagging.
It's because like for Frank teams, right? You either gotta do 3 things. You gotta do the DHC method. You gotta go into Devil Trigger, and then do some kind of hard tag off of that, or you gotta hard tag and do Team Super immediately.
Yeah.
They're all dependent. Yeah. See.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see like if I could make MODOK work with that.
I'm sure you could. I mean, like
Probably.
Hiccups team, right? Mag, Dante, Frank. It's like the same concept. I guess the biggest thing is you would just have to find a hard tag with.
Yeah, that's he doesn't have like a air dash down S to like do a hard tag off of. But I think maybe
you can after Sonic Blaster. And
I'm sure like some kind of wall bounce or balloon bomb or ground bounce would work. I just don't know.
Something like that. You might be able to like do like the ground bounce and then like hard tag right afterwards when it's like still doing that secondary bounce. That's not a ground bounce.
Oh yeah.
He comes in, say Tuggy easy, okay, and then you can do hard tag, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess also like Psionic Blaster Super is a lot of hits. That's probably not.
Oh well, yeah, that's for like Point Frank. Like that's super easy. You just do like 1, 2, 3 combo, and then like you get 2 bars, Team Super, and it's also hard knockdown for you too. So that's also a plus.
Yeah. So yeah,
what was the score? You and Joey 3-1. Oh no, it's double A now. My bad.
Yeah,
double A.
It was 3-1 him versus Joey, and then he 3-0 double A.
Yeah, so what happened against him too is like basically my game plan for the match was I just knew that he was playing big bodies and like task is okay, but like comparative, he just like can't really do much if I have the shield up. So I just played like a super hard zoning game like the best I could. Just tried to fill the screen with shit and just keep him out so that he couldn't do like random Gamma Crush super and like just invincible shit, armor shit, you know. So I mean the problem is like if you confirm off jam session or something, it helps scales your damage. So I would just jamming bomb, and I just did that a ton. So like at one point his entire team was jammed.
Damn, that's
a mad shitty feeling.
Yeah, so then I mean after that it was just like call Dante on incoming and just like combo video. But I think there was one part towards the end where he had a really sick moment where like he was down to just Nemesis with no X Factor, and he was jammed as Nemesis, and I had my entire team. So like something in my brain just told me like, dude, you can't lose. Like it's non X Factor Nemesis with jam. Like just. And I did air dash H with Dante, and at that moment he just armored through it, and his jamming bomb wore off. So he got the hit, killed Dante. MODOK came in, he killed MODOK.
Oh no!
So it was just X Factorless Doom versus Nemesis, but I just like lamed him out, and like the time was running so low from all the jamming bombs and stuff that I just like ran away, super jump up, air dash up, foot dive, and time.
Yeah, you gotta be careful once you see like that you're winning. It's a very easy, especially in this game, to like kind of stop thinking and be like, oh shit, I can actually win, and you want to close it out like really fast.
Exactly.
But, like,
yeah,
it happens to me too a lot. It happens to me too a lot. It's a problem I have too. So
definitely.
I learned very early on that this game, it's never done. It's never done until you're sure you won. I always just try to keep as stable as I can. I don't try to go in at the end
the thing is, Evasion, he was sure he was gonna win, and then that's why he.
No, I mean until the game tells you win.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I like
unless you hit KO, like it's not over.
Yeah, like I've seen too many people get robbed. Too many people like pop off preemptively, and then the humble pie hits them. Like I'm good. I'll just wait.
What's funny about the KO thing? Sometimes like if you get the game to glitch up, it doesn't even tell you KO yet until like much later. I've seen that before. Yeah, that's funny.
This is mad late. During super,
he's like waking up like, oh, KO.
Yeah.
But also, I just want to say, Double A is sick, dude. He got 9th with fucking Hulk Nemesis Taskmaster. That's
I actually played him and before the tournament with my Haggard to help him get ready for Ron with some and stuff, and then he ended up not even playing him.
I played Double A quite a bit when I was at Versus 2 years ago. He's very good. He's like probably the only other good Hulk player that I played.
Yeah, he really has a way with that team. Like, in my opinion, no one should be winning with that team, but he really makes it work.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. But he makes it happen.
I also like to point out that I think, like, as far as Nemesis goes, like, for, like, if you want to make a Nemesis team, Hulk is pretty much, like, one of his better partners. Because, like, they kind of help each other out.
The hard tags. Well. Yeah, he needs the damage.
he really needs the damage.
Definitely. I asked AA one time to explain the like Hulk OTG, like how it hits differently on different characters, and he just like couldn't tell me. It's all just like a feeling, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you just feel it, you know?
A lot of players are like that. Like, they don't really seem to know like the exact intricacies, but they've been playing the character for so long that they can see it and they can tell you when it's gonna happen, when it's not gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, that's what he said. He's like, you have to hit the feet, and it just like didn't make any sense to me.
Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to explain. You know, it's hard to explain to people. You know.
Right. No, I'm not trying to say that he doesn't know. I'm just saying like, it's one of those things. You know, it's an intuitive thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Ask me or like Evasion if like what side incoming mix-up is gonna hit. Sometimes we can't tell you because it's that fucking OG.
Yeah, definitely with 0. And then okay, so I guess it's time to address this. So for the top 8 match, I had to play JDM, which I lost right away, but that's beside. That was when I came up with the AOC shirt on stream.
Yeah, people were losing their mind over that
shit. Dude, people were freaking out, and like I watched the VOD, and like they had to start banning so many people from the Twitch chat because it was just getting too political.
It was.
It was so funny, but I remember like being up there and like people in the crowd behind me were like screaming like AOC and all this stuff, and then like some people in the chat were like standing her basically, and some people were like, "Oh my god, this fucking dunce shirt."
Oh shit.
It was just like so split, and like the chat blew up, and they had to ban everyone. It's fucking
I was like watching all the AOC stuff. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, really over a shirt? I'm like, okay. One time, no one wore a shirt that was like a model, and everyone was like, yo, how do we ban that? And Spooky's like, I don't care, it's just a shirt.
You coming out to Reflex?
Is that in
the New York tournament? Yeah.
That's in March.
That's the 10K.
Oh, that one. Damn. Yeah, I don't know yet.
Your response like tells me you probably won't be able to.
I mean, I've never been to the East Coast, honestly.
I'm going free. First of all, I've been to New York.
I'm guaranteed going to, Frankie. I'm waiting till next week to lock in my flight, but me, Evie are definitely going 100%. I might be getting little Monix to come with us too.
So
all of Michigan's gonna come out strong.
So I want to tell Mothman like you should come over and play Marvel, but then like it's like I can't in all good conscience tell you to come to East Coast majors because they all suck except for like CEO and CEO Otaku. But the thing about like Reflex is that now it's in New York, like this event, and it's like so close to me now. So like I'm so happy that like Reflex is like. Or like a Marvel event like this is like actually close to me for once, and I don't have to fly out there.
Yeah, no, that's good. You have no idea how good it feels because Friday night it was so bad. I had to house some people in my room just like have a place to sleep because like the weather was so bad. You know how good it feels to like just go back home to your own bed or your own area and just relax and rest. Like, you can't put a price on that shit. It's so convenient.
Right, I know.
Yeah, so it's really cool for you. That's a great experience. Like, anyone would turn me down the street.
I still gotta like take a bus ride there, like from I'm DMV because I'm DMV, so I'm not in New York, but that's still way closer to me than like where like Versus was last time.
No, exactly, that
was a 6-hour goddamn drive for me.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that one time too. You held me down. I really appreciate that. You gave me a ride to the airport? I still remember
that. Wait.
So, Mothman, what happened with you and JDM?
Finish your run up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I just I couldn't get a clean hit. I felt like I was just running the entire time. He was like playing a really lame game with 0, which was, but I feel like he just would like jump up and shoot Buster from like tough angles for me to cover, and then as soon as I tried to like punish him or approach, he would just dash all the way back, call missiles and Sogenmu and just keep throwing shit. So it's just like this run and gun game till he like got a random hit in lightning loops or whatever, and I was like constantly like on the run, like trying to put the shield up, trying to catch him with like killer illumination or something, but then I would have to like DHC out. I don't know, it just really felt like an uphill battle the whole time.
Yeah, that matchup. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I used to like my only training partner really in Santa Barbara has been Andy G. I don't know if you guys know him.
Andy is,
yeah.
Oh, Andy G.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be DMV. He sometimes talks in our chat sometimes.
Yeah, so he lived in Santa Barbara for like 2 years or so, and that whole time we played, he's a good Zero Dante. So I guess I had like some Zero experience, but it's been like literal years, and like I just couldn't deal with that shit anymore. I need Andy.
Most of my Zero experience comes from PZ, who's also good friends with Andy.
Oh yeah, I know.
They know each other. They're cool.
Yeah. I'm trying
I guess it's just something to work.
No, the Zero Doom Virgil was rough. It depended on what
system. You think the crowd at all affected how you played, or this was your first top 8? So I'm just like, I'm not trying to like help you make like an OS or anything, but since it was your first, not your first Midwest, but it's your first top 8 against like the Marvel Midwest scene. Like they definitely do go like and put out for everybody. Like everyone that's a part of their scene, they definitely go as hard as they can to try to like affect the other player. I noticed, which isn't a bad thing.
You're totally
right. Super supportive.
It's like a positive.
I mean, even without that, it's just like it's so like it feels different. The vibe definitely feels different once you stop into like top.
Yeah, Midwest is a different sort of beast too. Like they definitely, it's serious. Like they definitely have like 10 or 15 people coming at you.
Because like
definitely.
Like you know, the game's the game and everything, and like when you playing like and you know what to do, like like that's all there. But then you put yourself in a different kind of atmosphere, let alone in like a tournament and just in general. It's just it's gonna affect you. Like
definitely. And like the thing about it for me was like I don't okay, so like historically I've always had really bad tournament nerves. Like that shit definitely affects me. But for some reason this tournament I was actually really happy with how I was playing. I was just in like a different mindset or something where like I felt like I was playing like myself for once in tournament.
That's good. You should feel proud because like you made it to 7th.
Yeah, thanks.
That's
and like,
really good.
I still felt like that during my match with JDM, even though I got rolled. I felt like I was doing fine. But
head to head, right, side by side. I'm getting hit by like let's say Mag Doom Phoenix team. Something that depends on a TAC. I'm definitely trying to like use my peripheral vision to see where they're gonna TAC. I'm definitely looking.
There's no rule against that. Ain't no rule.
I personally don't like that either. I know there's no rule.
Well, you can't make it obvious.
I'll say this straight up. I have never in my life looked at someone else's controller while I was playing in a tournament match. I'll never do that. You guys are free to do whatever you want, but I'm gonna give.
I guess you don't want to win.
you know how Daigo had that like little barrier up in Street Fighter 4 so people couldn't see when he was throwing fireballs. I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that shit up for all you motherfuckers. Nobody's looking at my THCs.
Nah, the KOF players did that first.
Oh, they did. Okay, well then I'm about to do what the KOF players did. I'm about to get a barrier. Ain't no one gonna see where I'm fucking TACing. Good luck, guys. Shit.
Hold up.
Dude, that's the meta.
Actually, I put on a hitbox so I can hold all the buttons and then release and leave my finger on it to make it look like I'm hitting it. That's the good shit.
Is it on A?
See that? Hold all the buttons. Which directions it's gonna be? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you do any money matches at all, Mothman?
I didn't, dude. I had so many fucking games to play. Like that one day I was literally playing from like 10 a.m. to like almost. So
this motherfucker, let's play with it. And I'm like, okay, he's busy.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Is it happening?
You're one of those multi-game motherfuckers.
Yeah, he plays well in other games too.
Fucking holding up everybody else's shit. Nah.
Yeah, I entered 6 games and I got top 8 in 4 of them.
At least you play like games that I like TVC.
Congrats, man. Good shit.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm trying
to get a free ass laptop from Raffle.
Bro.
You got a free laptop from Raffle.
Yeah, dude. Well, that was the funny thing is like that was from TVC, which I had just come off of Grand Finals, and then I just won the raffle right after. So it felt like
there was a TVC raffle.
Yeah.
Just for entering, right? You got put in a raffle or something like that.
So how much did first place get for TVC?
I'm not sure.
150.
So
probably 150. Yeah.
Let's say 150, right?
Well, I got 120 for second.
You got
place.
120 for second.
Oh, so they probably got like at least 250 then. 250, something like that.
Okay, 250.
Yeah, there's a top
150
bonus.
for that. If you have your laptop that you won from the raffle,
He definitely won more. He definitely made a lot more. Yeah.
I paid for my trip.
So let's say you sell the laptop though. Like that's OD.
So it was nice too, from what I saw from the specs. You could at least sell that for at least $1,000. So
dude, I'm
probably more
on
than
it
that.
now.
Oh, so you got more.
You're keeping it? I'm
keeping
the laptop?
Using it right now.
Hell
what the fuck? Yeah, I would keep that shit. What you mean?
It's super nice,
fuck
dude.
that.
Like, so I gotta say, like the guy who like basically has revived and organized the entire TVC community is President Magikarp. Super nice dude. He's also a computer hardware like enthusiast. President Magikarp.
I heard that guy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he loves TVC and he also loves computer hardware. So like, just as like out of the generosity of his pure heart, he bought 2 of these laptops and raffled them both off to all the TVC entrants.
Oh, that's really nice of him.
Dog, what the fuck? I didn't know about that. I would have signed up to sign up.
I definitely would have entered and got bodied just to be put in in the raffle. I'm not gonna lie. Like shit.
Yeah, and it's funny because like, so I got one, and the other guy who got one is like infamous for having like a toaster. Like we can't net play with him because his computer's so bad. So now, like, finally
he can finally play.
Yeah,
that's great. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he deserves it.
Definitely deserves it.
But yeah, I'm trying to get better at other games. Honestly, like my best game is Third Strike, but I got freed up because it was at the very end of the day, and I like felt my like energy just like. So I went forward.
After 6 games, that'll happen for sure.
What was that?
Yeah. After 6 games, that'll definitely happen where your energy starts to fade.
Yeah, and it was right after TVC Grand Finals where it was like 7 games. It was rough.
We definitely got to run it in Third Strike, though. I might have to play on stick. I think people would start fucking rioting if I show up with the hitbox in Third Strike.
Do it, man. I want to see that.
No, so for real, what happened one time at a local is, this was when I was first getting into the math scene. I showed up with it, and I actually won, not a hitbox. And bro, I didn't hear the end of that shit forever. They were all saying it was just because of hitbox. So I could just do, like, I had to often select red parries and stuff. Like, it's really fucked up for that game. Like, hitbox is really broken for that game. Not gonna lie, it's really broken.
Wait, is it stuff that you can't do with the stick?
Oh, you can't do it. No, it's physically not possible.
Oh,
you can do it with pad though, but you can't do it with pad. I'll say that much.
I see.
So I was doing it. And then they said it was just because of hitbox, and I ended up winning with stick later on. But I didn't hear the end of like hitbox Third Strike like complaints for like a whole year. It was bad.
Fuck that.
God damn.
It was bad. So I never showed up for a Third Strike there again because it was that bad. That's actually how I got into Marvel 3. I was tired of them bitching because I just want to play like a controller I wanted to play on. Yeah. And then I told you the story about why I got into Marvel because. I think I told you this, Frankie, too. Noel fucking made a tweet about how Mass was really free at Marvel 3. And we were back then, to be fair. Like, we had nobody. He went with, like, Point Dorm and Early Ultimate.
Oh my God. He told me that story. He's like, bro, it's so bad. I played my side team. Like, what you mean? He was like, I didn't have to try. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's before I even played the game, actually, when he posted that shit. And then I eventually got into it just to stop him from doing that. Because I was just damn, I'm tired of this.
Sounds like typical Noel behavior, so whatever.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's always, like, good at that type of stuff, motivating people to try to get into their game just to show them up, yeah. Shout out to Noel.
Just Noel being Noel. But anyways, so it's funny, that's all I know what I loved was when all of us were on stage, and remember, I just got into the Discord. So you were like, yo, this is the voice. I'm like, I'm in here too, let's go.
Dude, 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. Discord boys. That's pretty good. That's about as good as you could ask for, I think.
That's fucking legend.
That's pretty legendary status. 6 out of 8. Romora got his first top 8 too. I'm sorry he can't be here with us right now to talk about how he felt and stuff, but that was also his first top 8, and he did really well. I mean, he almost had Joey. To be honest, he should have beaten Joey.
He's kind of.
That would have changed the whole tournament dynamic. Yeah, all the results would have changed for sure. Like, it's crazy. One MM 4-8 foot dive could have changed the entire day. But
I just think it's funny he was mashing Homebreaker the whole time. This dude was actually mashing Homebreaker the entire time.
You know Joey mashes Homebreaker the entire time. All the time. Every time. But that's good. Because that shit wins. That shit literally wins. Like, as much as people want to hate on him for doing it, if he continues to win, why shouldn't he keep doing it?
Exactly. That shit's on us.
I respect it. I mean, if people are not going to block, if people are going to drop their combos and get Homebreakered, good shit to Joey.
That's my training partner, man. So it's always good shit. As long as he wins, I never really care in the end.
Nah, I'm agreeing with you. Like, I'm saying, who gives a fuck if he's mashing the Homebreaker? If people are getting hit by it, you know what I mean?
I mean, we play a funny ass game, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Plus, you know, it's kind of a psychological thing too. Like, you know, he's mashing Homebreaker, so you're thinking to yourself, I better not drop this combo. And then you drop your combo and you get a fucking hit. I think that's what happened to Remora. Because, like, after I played him, I shook his hand and shit. His hand was the sweatiest I've ever fucking shook in any tournament ever. Like, bro, I could tell he was, like, I'm sorry, Remora, if you listen to this shit, bro. But your hand was fucking drenched. Like, it looked like you just went swimming. Yeah.
It was sweatier than Joe.
Yeah, it actually looked like he was like straight out of a pool or some shit.
Yeah. Tell me what he just reminded me about the hand from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah, it was not bad. Like some shit like that. Yeah, dude, he was out here. He was actually out here. That's good shit. He was nervous, but he did his thing. He beat Flux. He beat Ramaswamy, I think. He was out here.
he made my bitch drop from the brackets. That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, he fucking beat him, and then Flux immediately tweeted, I played really bad, and then just quit the tournament. That's godlike.
Dude sucks.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you get to play him at the 10K tournament. That's my hope. I want to see you and him play again, especially at the big tournament.
No, that's the point. That's the point. Like,
especially where there's no OS.
Yeah, there's no OS, but I really hope this is going to be a podcast, right? I just want to make sure it's a podcast, right?
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Yo, so this goes anywhere? No, I don't care if it fucking uploaded or not. Call if you're listening, like, we're playing for money, like, no bitch shit or whatever. You can have your Grand Blue or whatever, but just know that I fucked you 3 times already. I
3 times already, Frankie?
Yeah, you can't fuck with me.
He can't fuck with you at all, is what you're saying.
He said, come play me in Grand Blue in a game that takes school. Come play me in Grand Blue, a game that takes skill. So I guess a game we've been playing for the past 10 years takes no skill. Get the fuck out of here, Salty. That's all I gotta say. Damn,
the game takes no skill when he's suddenly done playing it. Isn't that amazing?
Wait, who said that? I just got
Flux.
Bro, it's crazy how the game no longer takes skill when they stop playing it, and they're getting cooked these days. But back when they were on top, and they were doing good.
I'm gonna stop you there. It's because the point is true. You know, they stopped caring. You know, but it's just more of like, you don't gotta rub it in. You know, or let me have my shine. But if you're gonna be mad, but don't be out here freaking talking shit. It is what it is. The times change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, they used to hype up the game so much. They used to talk about how much skill it took. Because the game does take skill, and we all know it. Like, yeah, there's some dumb shit in it, but there's dumb shit in every game. But the point is that they talk about how much they love the game and how they're all playing again for 10K. So let's say you play him at 10K, the 10K tournament, and you fucking sweep him again 3-0. Do you think he'll say the same shit again? I think he will, no matter what. They'll always try to take away your win. They're always going to try, no matter how well you do.
I would just Brofist and Yo GG's, dude. I'll fuck off. Well, yeah, if he talks shit, that would say fuck off. But if he was just keep it chill, but it's whatever. You see, you were talking like the same thing. He was chill. We kept it in the game. I did tweet it, you know, bring me Flux, and he got kind of salty. He's only 2 chairs away from me. But at the end, cool. But then I'll care afterwards when everything's said and done outside the tournament. Oh, whatever. You only got 4. What the fuck? I would have won. That ain't true. You might have lost a tongue, or who knows? You know, you're not in fully shape.
Yeah, he should have beaten you if he felt like he could have win. Can't be saying that you'll win and then not like be the people in front of you.
I don't know. I'm not the one getting tossed all the time by fucking Magneto, dumbass.
Yeah.
I play against the best girl every week.
You play against. I feel like you play against the best 2 in the country right now. To be honest, pretty regularly.
Yeah.
I think we're the best. I think we're the best 2, pretty free. Not gonna lie.
I can't think of any 0 that consistently plays right now. Consistently.
Yeah.
Unless Flux actually wants to care for about a month or 2. Unless Flocker, cleans it up and comes out,
I hope he does, but I haven't heard from him in a long time.
He's been working in Happy Life.
Yeah, that's great.
Real life.
I hope he comes to the 10K. I saw that Justin registered for 10K. That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if he'll be as clean as we all remember him being.
I hope so. Like literally, we were all talking about it, saying like, I hope everyone just for one more go where we all care, we're all willing to go our hardest, and at the end of the day,
everyone's been talking about it like that. Like even Steve was bringing it up, and he was streaming training mode and shit. So I'm hoping everyone will just come at their best, their cleanest.
Likewise, like we all should, just one more big hurrah. I mean, I would hope not one more, but to make it big again. Because
it's just a revival. This is a tournament that's gonna start making everyone care. I'd love if that's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah, we had to keep the game alive. That's all it really is.
Yep. Yeah.
So what's the next tournament then? My thing is the Chaos Dimension thing in the Midwest. The invitation thing.
I am going to Reflex as my next big tournament. I probably won't be anything before that. I'll definitely come up and play with you and Joey before then. Get the sessions and everything, but
yeah.
Other than that, I wasn't invited to the Chaos Dimension thing. And it seems like more of a house tourney just for fun, like, chill thing. So I'll definitely hope that you and Joey do well at that shit. I'll watch you guys, but I'm definitely not going to go to that just because it's invitational. I wasn't invited, and it's very far from me. So, those two things alone make me not really too interested in that. But I do hope you guys do well. Oh yeah, can we talk about how cool the Frosty medals are though? The etching on the back of the snow. On the back of it, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. It feels like there's like some Yu-Gi-Oh card shine shit.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Secret Rare Sparkle. Yeah. I love it. Well, definitely probably one of the most cool medals I got, honestly. I was gonna freaking post like a Instagram video or like a boomerang of me like putting the medal in my trophy case.
Mothman, are you going to anything before Reflex at all?
I don't know exactly when things are, but I'm gonna go to NCR. I don't even think there's Marvel at that, but something will be there. Just because.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll always be people playing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a Third Strike tournament in Colorado in April. I think I'm considering that, and then definitely Combo Breaker.
That's great. That's where Remora lives out. He lives out in Colorado near the Denver area. So if you're by there for the Third Strike tournament, you should definitely hit him up and see if you guys can run games while you're out there. I'm sure he'd be down.
That'd be sweet. I'd be down. Third Strike and Marvel 3, dude. What more do you need?
Nothing else. Those are two of the best games, in my opinion.
Yeah, but then so Combo Breaker should be super fun. What's the next thing after?
CEO, I think.
Danger Room. No, Danger Room.
Danger Room.
What am I talking about?
Undefeated.
There we go.
Undefeated.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Triad for doing that combo contest. I'm still working on my entry, but if you guys don't know, he's doing a combo contest. It has to be at least a minute long, but the winner, he's going to pick 5 that he enjoys the most, and it's going to be a community vote. Winner gets a free trip to Undefeated.
Damn.
So,
that's
shout
awesome.
out to Ricky, Triad, for supporting the Marvel scene, doing the big things for it.
The other day, he was like, man, fuck, can't believe I did that shit. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
he's like, I gotta judge. He's like, now I gotta freaking, I don't want to feel bad. Who am I gonna pick? I don't play favorites. I'm like, dude, just pick the one that makes you just fucking jizz in your pants. Like, fucking,
the main thing I'm actually worried about, like, as cool as it'll be, I think it's gonna become like a big popularity contest at the end. Because it's a community vote. Because here's what I'm worried about. Like, there's people like Finisher, as cool as he is, he makes like godlike shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Finisher makes like the best videos, like, consistently. But he has a lot more followers than most Marvel players and most people that make combo stuff. Or like, let's say Justin entered, like Justin Wong, or just somebody out of the blue, like Christy or somebody that has a ton of followers. They auto win just because they are who they are. If they say go vote for me on their Twitter, that's just it. That's what that's the main thing that was kind of
popularity contest.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but like, at least when he picks the 5 that he likes, it's just about what he enjoys the most out of the combo videos. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to a community vote thing, that's when I'm kind of like, it's gonna be hard. For like, I don't know. I still like really appreciate Ricky for doing it and everything. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know like if it's gonna go that way or not.
I mean, I hope it does.
Yeah. But I hope that everyone enters.
I hope it's like small potatoes enough that like someone who deserves it wins.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too. Definitely.
Yep. So what's our plan for bringing Marvel 3 back at EVO?
I mean, we all just gotta fucking keep getting big numbers at tournaments. If we can get over 100 entrants at the really big tournaments like CEO and Combo Breaker, and if we can get like a really big numbers at this Reflex tournament, I think that there would be a good argument to make that it should be back at EVO.
A main game, you're trying to say?
I mean, if not a main game, at least getting stage space for the side game like Infinite did that one year. At least that.
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard.
I mean, they got it last year.
Yeah. So as long as we get good
something
stage
about like what old game would you want to bring back at EVO? I hope that
then it'd definitely be Marvel 3 free. Like it definitely deserves it. The history's there. The rivalries are all there still. And if this 10K tournament is going to bring everyone back, if all the people that are apparently going to play, and
then they have no
if they get upset, then they have no reason to not bring it back at EVO. Everyone's playing again.
Yeah, exactly. That pretty much sums it up. If you think about it, you know, it does.
It all depends on how well Reflex is received too, though. Like if we get really good viewership, because that's what they want. They want really good viewership. So if we got 10,000 at Frosty, that's really, really good. For a 65-man tournament, that's really good. Like, that's amazing. So imagine what a tournament with like 200 people, with like the old gods of Marvel versus all the new players, and everybody trying their best. With a stacked tournament of like 200 people, I think we could easily get like 50,000 viewers for this.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what we need. We just need big like tournaments to be watched by a lot of people, and then get the interest brewing up again, and then hopefully people will slowly start to realize like it's not just about a $10,000 profit bonus. Like you just love the game. Because as much as it's really nice of Air Dash Club to put the money out there, I want people to keep playing. Like once tournament's done, that's my hope that this will keep people going.
No, same. Like, you know, I don't want it to be like, oh, I only played because there's $10,000 online. If I hear that, I'll be like, so what you're saying is you're mad rusty, you just pitched the game back up for a hot minute to make a quick buck. Nah, bro, you're gonna lose. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, yo, I've been playing this game, I want to give it a shot. Like that, you know? I love this game.
Yeah, everyone needs to admit it. It's long since time.
It's been time. Freaking the game.
Yeah.
The game's hot. After 2017, there was a little drought. Well, before Infinite dropped, once Infinite came out, there was a drought. Yeah, it declined a lot.
It declined and then it stabilized, like all other games do, and then now it's seeing a little rejuvenation. Like it's fine. Yeah. All games have their dip, their highs and their lows, and as long as we keep doing our best to push the game forward, it'll still be here. As long as we always have at least 20 men at the big tournaments, we can keep the game going. And we did have that in like 2017 when it declined, and now we're all the way back up to 65 people at like a pretty big Marvel major. Frosty's pretty big, and then we all know that Reflex is definitely going to have over 100 people. I don't think I'm overestimating in saying that. Like at least 120,
I think I had 89, 90.
Yeah, and
if it wasn't for the stupid big venue prices, like it would have been at least 10 more people, at least.
Yep. So I think that this tournament will have at least 120, 150, like somewhere around that. I'm imagining. I hope we do even better than that.
When is this tournament exactly?
It's March 14th, Saturday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. It's far as fuck, but whatever. It's right before my birthday.
It's like, yeah.
What's your birthday?
It's gonna be such a big Marvel experience. It's gonna be a big celebration for the game. I feel like. So
your birthday's before or after Reflex Mothman?
It's after. It's 24th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Frankie. Is it on the same day as Joey's? That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but obviously, he always is the 14th.
Yeah.
I'll remember because like I had like my best friend, Max at the time, and then Joe. It was like every 3 days. Like I've been on by 3. But I just remember like that.
I remember because like I was over there playing with him and he was talking and like when it got announced and he said they really did this shit on my birthday. Like I'm gonna have to go to New York on my birthday. He was just like, damn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. They did this shit on his birthday. It's mad funny.
Yeah.
All right, homies. I'm at the logger. I'm about to go to the gym. I actually have been sitting here like with my stuff ready to go ever since we were like, I think on the topic of like going by the end of the JDM Mothman match.
For sure. Thanks for.
No, it's okay, man. You know, I had to come say what's up. You know, Discord boys. You know, I feel like
boys, dude. Six out of 8 top 8. No one can take that shit away from us.
Hell no.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Stay godlike. You know, if you guys need good questions.
Yeah.
This was great.
Hell yeah. It's good to keep in touch. Let's keep it up, you know, and just keep this game alive, keep the wave going.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Yeah, hopefully I'll see all you guys at Reflex.
You'll see us, no doubt. I'm pretty sure I'll see him before, so.
Yeah, definitely, he will. Later.
For sure. I'll get you guys out. Keep up.
All right. Yeah, man. I think I'm going to get going too, but it was good talking.
Yeah, I'm going to be out too. It was really great talking with you guys.
Sweet.
Peace.
Well, let's get some